Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 578. We're doing a box of PWHL team random. Here are your teams. We did the random just before going here, so there they all are. They're all on whatnot. Here we go. And everything ships from this just because it's PWHL. It's a little bit fun to ship everything. It's also the first time that they're in pictures with their actual uniforms, so. And just adds the value for it, given that price point on the product and the breakdown for it. Here we go. First pack. Yeah, they're a little bit tougher to open, but they're not too bad. We have Watts for the Scepters, Mueller for the Fleet, LaRock for the Scepters, Zumwinkle for the Frost, Tapani. Sorry, it's really hard to read the foil on this, but Tapani, I think, for the Fleet. And for the Fleet, Hannah Brandt on the Elevated Talent. We'll just leave and topple the inserts as we go along here, just because there's 12. Next pack here. Next pack, we got an Outburst Young Gun. Murphy for the Victoire. It's Victoire, right? Victoire. Hensley for the Frost. Steckline for the Frost. Spooner for the Scepters. Bourbonnais for the Sirens. And McMahon for the Charge on the Outburst Young Gun. This is the whole box of PWHL. Yeah, it's only 12 packs, but it's actually pretty loaded for 12 packs. So, Rooney, Coy Schofield, Carpenter, so Frost, Siren, Jenner for the Charge, Sarah Nurse for the Scepters, and Tapani for the Fleet. On the portraits, I honestly really like the gray portraits. Wow, lots of Fleet. Vanisova, Campbell, Heisey, Truly, Frankel, and Gable on the Elevated Talent to 299 for the Fleet. Why is that? There we go. That's the right size top loader. Your sleeve. All right. Panic, Grant Matee, Keller, Leslie, Stacy, and oh, that's really off stamped Osborne for the Siren. Yeah, the stamping does seem to be double or misplaced now. From time to time. It just there's some cards where it's really thick on. We got a purple portraits. Schrader, Mrazova, Shafsil, Bookbinder, Hillary Knight, and Sarah Nurse to 50 on the purple portraits. That's sick. We love our Vancouver PWHL players. Very excited for the upcoming season. To 50 on that. Nice Nurse there. One of the best players that you can hit. Abby Rock, Brandt, Shelton, Ambrose, Fost, and Schafstil for the Boston Fleet. Boston is cleaning up the inserts. That's the fourth one. Gabby Hughes, Rattray, Clark, Jacques Malte, and Emily Clark for the Ottawa Charge on the Dazzlers. Clark on the Dazzlers. So we should have one more Dazzlers, two more base Young Guns. Essentially, Turnbull, Debian, Harmon, Levy, Mueller, and Claire Thompson on the Young Guns. This is also misstamped. Didn't get a single Montreal insert or Young Gun in your 3 boxes. Wow. That's kind of wild. Yeah, that one's also... I can't... hang on, I'm taking a close look at this. I think it's just... Because when you hold it in this light... Hang on, I'll try and get the light. When you hold it here, it's fine. When you go here, it's like all pixelated and stuff, so it just wasn't a clean foiling. It's not even double foiling, it's just like, it was dirty? I don't know. Zandahart, Mashmeyer, Orard, Marie-Philippe Poulin, we'll probably sleeve that one, and Dalton, and a Pink Dazzlers of Cava. Pink Dazzlers of Cava. Yeah. Next year we'll have ours. Watts, Mueller, LaRock, Zumwinkle, Tapani, and Ella Shelton. Next year we'll have the actual PWHL Vancouver stuff. I am very much looking forward to that, man. I hope the season starts like around the same time as last year, if not a little bit later, because then we'll actually be able to go to more games, because it'll be, depending on when baby's born, it'll be a little tight. But Murphy, Hensley, Steckline, Spooner, Bourbonnais, and Coyne Schofield on the Dazzlers. So overall, actually a bit of a weird box because only 2 Young Guns. But we got the Marie-Philippe Poulin, the Claire Thompson. I guess this is just a base, but Claire Thompson and Osborne, Schofield, Dazzlers, Shelton on the portraits, Cava on the Pink Dazzlers, Clark on the blue, Elevated Talent to 299 of Gable, Shaftsill, Portraits of Tapani, Brandt on the Elevated Talent, Outburst of McMahon, and Sarah Nurse to 50, though. Really cool card there for Toronto. That is Group Break 578.